Are you ready for a new adventure? Time to travel back in time, let's go! Are you ready for a new adventure? Let's learn about the past with Anna and Leo.
Hi friends! Welcome to Unlock This, a podcast from Honest History, where we join our friends Anna, Leo, and Percy on adventures through time and uncover some really cool stories along the way. My name is William. I'm 6 years old, and I love learning about history, especially new stories that I don't hear about in school. I can't wait for today's story, and I think you're gonna love it too. So let's dive in.
Anna, what do you have there?
Oh, hi, Leo. Sorry, I didn't see you. I was trying to figure out this game.
Game?
Yeah, I just got this new video game. Well, it's not really new, but I've never played it before. Here, do you want to play?
Sure. How does it work?
You're that little yellow guy, and you have to eat all those dots.
Okay, like this? Hey, this is pretty easy.
Okay, but be careful because you have to avoid those ghosts.
Ghosts?
Yeah, right there. Do you see them? There's a blue one, a red one, an orange one, and a pink one. Don't let them catch you.
Why? What happens if... Oh,
That's what happens if they catch you.
here, let me try again. You know, this is kind of fun. What's this game called?
Pac-Man. It's actually an old video game. My uncle said he used to play it when he was a kid.
Really? How old is it exactly?
I don't know. But I know someone who might be able to answer that question.
Oh yeah, let's find that mouse.
Percy, are you there?
There he is.
Percy, have you ever heard of a video game called Pac-Man? Leo and I were wondering how old it is.
What did Percy say?
He said the game is 45 years old. He also said that video games have only been around for about 60 years. When you think about all that history, that's not very long. Video games are as old as my grandpa.
I wonder how video games were invented. I mean, who do you think came up with them? And how did they make the first one?
Those are great questions, Leo. Hey, maybe that could be our next adventure? We can learn all about video games.
That's what I was thinking.
Percy, maybe you can help. Is there anything in the vault about video games?
There he goes.
Percy's looking at something in the corner of the room.
And I think he's pointing to that shelf. There's a small box. Come look.
There's a bunch of wires coming out of the box. What do you think it is?
I have no idea. Wait, I think Percy wants us to look at something else. It's underneath this old sheet.
I think it's been a few years since someone's moved that sheet.
Whoa, Anna, look at this.
What is it?
It looks like some kind of machine, and there's buttons on it. But it doesn't work. How do you turn this thing on?
Leo, I don't think that will help.
What was that?
A coin just fell out of the machine. I think it's a quarter.
I can take it. I'll keep it in my backpack.
Wait, Leo, do you feel that?
Yep, I think we're about to travel. Hang on, Anna.
Where are we?
I think we're in some kind of office.
Leo, there's some men coming into the room.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Bear. There's a few things I need to discuss with your lawyer, if you'd like to take a seat for just a moment.
Mr. Bear? Who's that?
Percy said he's an inventor, and he's very important to the history of video games. Some people even call him the father of the video game.
And that's him right there?
Yes, that's Ralph Bear. According to Percy, He was born in Germany, but moved to the United States in 1938. He was just a teenager when he and his family fled their home and moved to America.
Why did they leave their home?
Ralph was Jewish, and in the 1930s, Jews began to face a lot of persecution in Germany. Ralph was even kicked out of his school because of the new laws in Germany. Ralph's parents feared things were only going to get worse, and they were right. So they escaped to New York City.
That must have been really scary.
It was, but Ralph knew he was lucky to get out, and he was determined to make a better life for himself in America. When he first arrived, Ralph worked in a factory, but then he saw an advertisement on the back of a magazine. It was a course about radios. So, that day, he decided to sign up for the course and learn all about radios.
Radios? People used to use those to talk and send messages to each other, right?
That's right.
So, how did Ralph go from working on radios to working on video games?
Well, after World War II, Ralph decided to study electronics and learned all about an exciting technology called television. You see, after the war, television was just starting to become popular. And soon, tons of people were buying TVs for their homes. One day, Ralph was looking at a TV and he wondered, what if you could play games on it? No one had ever tried to do that before. And he knew it was a brilliant idea. So, he got straight to work.
It looks like Ralph is setting something up over there. Do you see all the equipment he has?
Yeah, there's a TV, and I think he's plugging something into it. And he just handed a controller to one of the men. Wait, Leo, I think Ralph is telling them something. Let's listen.
Now, do you see the dot on the TV screen? It's bouncing back and forth between the two paddles. Use the controller to move the paddle up and down like this. And now, we can hit the dot back and forth. It works just like ping pong. Would you like to try it? Well, I did say no demonstrations, but all right. So I just twist this knob here. Hey, this is pretty fun. The other guys need to see this. Hey, Bob, come in here. You'll want to try this.
Wow, all the other people in the office are coming in here to play the game. Who are these people?
Percy said we're in a patent office. That's where inventors go to get their ideas made. Ralph came here to talk about this new video game system. You see, he needed to convince the patent examiner that it was worthwhile invention. While his lawyer and the examiner were arguing back and forth, Ralph decided to set up the video game and let it speak for itself. In about 30 minutes, everyone in the office wanted to play his game.
I guess you could say people love video games from the beginning.
Yep. Ralph had a feeling it would be a hit, and he was right. He was the first person to make a home video game console. He called his invention the brown box.
The brown box? You mean like the box we found in the vault?
Good thinking, Leo. Do you think that brown box was Ralph's video game console?
That must be it because it feels like we're about to travel again. Hold on, Anna.
Hi friends, are you enjoying today's episode? I'd like to take a quick break from the story to tell you about another great place to learn about the past. Honest History creates magazines and books for kids that are filled with fun stories and activities that bring history to life. From pirates to spies to great inventions and so much more, you'll learn about interesting people, places, and events from around the world that made history. Created for kids ages 6 through 12, you can sign up and receive new adventures delivered straight to your doorstep every quarter. Just visit honesthistory.co. That's honesthistory.co to sign up today. Oh, and here's a special offer for our podcast listeners. Use code UNLOCKTHIS for 10% off. Again, that special code is UNLOCKTHIS. Okay, let's get back to the story.
Whoa, what is this place?
Percy said it's an arcade. They were really popular in the 1970s and 80s. People used to come here to play all sorts of games.
You mean they came here instead of playing games at home?
Yeah, there are still arcades around today, but I guess they're not as popular as they used to be.
Hey, Anna. There's a man standing over there. Do you see him? I wonder who he is.
Percy said that man is Nolan Bushnell. He's another very important inventor who helped bring video games to arcades.
But there's something I don't really understand, Anna. Why are arcade games so important? I mean, in the history of video games.
Well, even though Ralph Baer invented a home console, video games weren't very popular in the beginning. It would take a while for his idea to catch on. Nolan Bushnell and another inventor named Ted Dabney started a company called Atari. Atari started making video games for arcades, where people could go with their friends to play against each other. Atari's first game was called Pong. It was based on the ping pong game that Ralph Baer created.
You mean the game we saw Ralph playing in the office?
Exactly. Pong was inspired by that game, and it was a huge hit. People ran to the arcades for a chance to play it, and soon a bunch of companies started making their own games. At the arcades, people could play games like Space Invaders, Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, and Pac-Man.
Pac-Man? Hey, we played that game. So it's because of arcades that video games became so popular.
That's right. And arcade games helped make video games what they are today. A lot of modern games still use ideas from those first arcade hits.
Hey, Anna, check out this machine. It kind of looks like the one from the vault.
You're right, except this one is actually plugged in.
But how does it work? I'm pressing buttons, but it's not doing anything.
Aha! I think we need to put a coin in this slot. Leo, the quarter!
Oh yeah, let me get it.
Thanks. Now, let's see if this works.
It's a video game.
So that machine we found in the vault must have been an old arcade game.
Anna, what's happening? I think we're about to travel, but it feels a little different.
I feel it too, Leo. Where do you think we're going now?
Anna, are you there?
I'm here, but it's really dark. Where are we?
What was that?
There's a big bright dot in front of us. Actually, there's a lot of big bright dots in front of us.
Should we walk towards them?
Those noises, they sound so familiar. It's almost like...
Anna, look out!
What is it?
A ghost! There's a blue ghost! Run!
We can't go this way. There's a wall.
I think this way is clear. Follow me.
Leo, a pink ghost. Go left.
Where did the pink ghost go?
I don't know, but I know there's an orange one ahead of us. Hurry, this way.
Hold on. There's a blue, pink, and orange ghost. Anna, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I've been thinking it for a while now. We're playing Pac-Man, and we're stuck inside the video game.
Well, how do we get out?
I don't know, but we should stay away from these ghosts. I see a big flashing dot over there. If I remember the game correctly, we need to get to that dot, and then we'll be able to catch the ghosts. See? The ghosts have all turned blue. Hurry! We need to catch the ghosts before they turn back to normal.
That's 2 ghosts down.
And we only have a few more dots to go. Run, Leo! Whew, we did it! We won!
And now we can finally rest. That was a lot of running.
Leo, that old machine we found in the vault, do you think that was a Pac-Man arcade game?
I think you're right, Anna, because it feels like we're about to travel again.
We're back in the vault. Thank goodness.
I don't know what we would have done if we got stuck in that game.
Percy said that's never happened before.
Well, let's hope that never happens again.
Agreed. but at least we know a bit more about video games. I had no idea that the first home video game system was called the Brown Box, and that a lot of people used to go to arcades to play games. I know there's a lot more we can learn. Percy said video game history is filled with tons of other important inventors and companies.
Well, maybe we can learn about those another time. I'm going to need a break after this last adventure. But now, I kind of wish we could go to an arcade. Didn't Percy say there are still a few around? Do you think one is near us?
Here, I'll look it up. It looks like there's one just a few blocks away.
Really? Let's go check it out. Come on, Anna.
Welcome back. That sure was a great adventure. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna tell all my friends about this amazing story. That's all for now. But if you want to learn more, be sure to check out my favorite magazine for kids, Honest History. There's a ton of stuff to learn in each issue, and I love the fun activities and questions. Bye! This episode was narrated by Nikki and JoAnn Schinderle and written by Heidi Coburn. The production was read by Robot Pirate Media. To learn more about Honest History, visit us at honesthistory.co and follow for updates on social media.